Good evening, everyone. How are we all? Hiya, Tracy. Hiya, Amjad. Hiya, Lee. It is a little bit dark because I'm sort of middle of the room, whereas we've got a light that end and a light this end, and I'm smack bang in middle. So I have got my ring light on, and I have got like a, yeah, that. But it works on USB, and I ain't got a spare USB lead, so that might go off. But hey ho, I'm here. So yeah. I've even had time to make myself a coffee. I've got everything set up. Hiya, Martin. How are you? So yeah. So Chris has just rang me. It were half time, make sure I were okay, make sure everything was sorted. And I says, yeah, who needs men? But he did set me the table up before he went, but that's basically all he did. He set me the table up because they were running a little bit late. So basically, just set the table up. I've had to put my tablecloth thing on. I've had to get my ingredients out. So yeah, more or less done that, set everything up myself. I am going to be joined by Tracy tonight. Hi, Dirt Rider, how are you? So yeah, so she's basically just coming on for moral support with me being on my own. So I'm just going to put, hiya, Kate, how are you? I am just going to put the link in for Tracy. When this don't start acting up. Oh, so yeah. I mean, as they say, things never run smoothly, but it's just this. So yeah. So as I always say, that link is for Tracy only. If you try coming in, okie dokie. I've even made myself a coffee. Look, I've got everything. You know, I've got all my ingredients. So we'll just wait for Tracy to come in. I have put the link in for Tracy. She wanted to come in and, you know, give me some moral support. I've even had to put passage light on because I thought it was dead dark. So, hey ho. But yeah, I hadn't got a spare USB port to put this light in, so it may sort of fizzle out. Because I've got my two cameras, I've got my and my mouse, and that's all USB ports used up. So it's not very bright at the moment. Pixie Siri says can't hear at the match. Oh, I'm going to make scallops, are you, karate? So yeah, he is here, but he can't hear anything. So basically, we can say anything we like about him, really, because he can't hear. So yeah, he did ring me at half time to make sure I were okay, make sure, you know, everything were okay.
Oh, oh yeah. Right, she's set up.
Oh yeah, it's all right. Chris has just come in chat. He says, "Gonna get going. Have a good one," because he's at Max, you see. So apart from sort of being right, it's
Leeds.
They play Southampton, unfortunately. But yeah, because I'm sat in middle. Hiya, Grandpa Kevin. Because I'm sat in middle, it's a tad dark. Now I have got this like halogen light, but Chris hasn't used it for a long time, so it's slowly losing its power. And you can plug it into USB, but I ain't got nowhere to plug it in. Hi, you nose bro, how are you? So yeah, you know, that's the reason for it being slightly dark. It's because I'm in middle, and because in our living room, we've got a light one end and a light other end, but nothing in between. And obviously, I'm set up thingy-bob so I can put my cookies in oven. So, yeah. What I'll do is when I actually put them in, I'll turn camera off because I says to Chris, I says, nobody wants to see my horse. Getting up and going to the kitchen. So basically, I'll leave sound on, but I will turn the camera off. And basically, as soon as I get back, I'll turn it back on. So,
kettle.
I messaged Tracy and I says, I've even had a chance to make myself a coffee. I says, who needs men?
No, guess what?
What?
It took me 20 minutes or more, or just 15 minutes for Keena to go to sleep.
Wow, that's good then.
Yeah. I'll bribe her with a cookie tomorrow before she goes to school. I said, if you don't go to sleep, you don't get one.
Exactly. But that's it. It's like Callum has been at college all day today from like 9 o'clock this morning. And he shouldn't have finished while 6 o'clock because he's had to fit like his maths and his English in, I think. But anyway, about 25, I've got a phone call. Can you come and pick me up? So...
Yeah, whatever, Johnny.
Yeah, we do.
You only put the camera in.
Yeah,
That's all.
we don't need no men.
I've got Keena to sleep, got all my ingredients ready. We've been out as well.
We don't need no men. I've done everything myself. Only thing that Chris has done is set the table up for me. I've put my my cloth on myself. I've set it all up myself. I've set the camera, everything I've done myself, apart from setting the table up. And Chris did that before he went. He says, what about your new bathroom?
Oh, that's gorgeous, yeah. He's a decorator.
Yeah. But it's like this. I mean, when it comes to things like this, bacon and whatever, no, we don't need no men. So it was my suggestion because they were running late and Chris were, faffing and, oh, we're going to be late, blah, 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 because I think it was 8:15 kickoff. So I says to him, just set me the table up. I says, leave everything else. I says, and I'll sort rest. So basically, that's what I did.
Does it feel a bit strange on your own, or?
Yeah, it does. Like, I mean, I says to you in that message yesterday, I did feel a bit nervous because it's the first time I've actually done a baking live without Chris being here. And as you know, I'm normally sat other side. But we sort of had this discussion. He says, well, why don't you? He says, sit close, sit
close to the kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I'll just turn my camera off and I can get to kitchen easy enough.
Straight
so oh yeah, thank you, Dirt Rider.
Well, it's
not birthday suits only. We're not having no nudity. I did put in the description, no nudity, please. We've got you've got to be wearing pajamas, nighties, onesies, whatever, No, you can't wear a thong, Johnny.
What night are you doing that, Jeanette?
Tomorrow, because it is actually my birthday tomorrow.
Right, love, right.
Yeah. So Chris has had to look through his wardrobe to find his pajamas. So, but I've got plenty of pairs of pajamas.
I'm going to have a look, see what I might join you.
Yeah, but I put like the only thing is, if you're coming on panel with me, you've got to be in your pajamas.
Right.
If you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, because then when we're finished that panel, we can just go to bed.
But it's not that. It is like it's like a birthday bash, but I want.
Are you having a little drink on live as well? Or are you just
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
Because only day that Callum's not at college is Friday. So basically, I don't. I mean, I might. I don't know.
You can just have a toast. We can say happy birthday, and then.
Well, that's it. So yeah. You know, we've got to sort of keep up the family orientation of the channel. You know, we don't want no nudity. And I've said this time and time again, Tracy, me and Chris don't make no bones about it. We sleep in his birthday suits, but we do open pajamas. You know what I mean?
Well, he has got a onesie. He's got some Peppa Pig jammers. He's got his Superman jammers. They're all clean, so he can
well, I've got two like cami top type of nighties. I've got like 1, 2, 3 sets of pajamas. I've got a onesie, so I'm not stuck in that direction.
Yeah.
So are we ready to start?
Yeah, ready. I'll just go give my hands a quick rinse under
I've just before I sat down, I washed my hands. So
right, love. Thanks for the facts. I'm just going to give a
hey, Jeanette, I want a word. I don't eat nuts. Well, what's that got to do with me, Johnny? There ain't no nuts in it. Oh dear.
Johnny, you've used my towel to rest the computer.
Oh, I've got my tea towel on
He's used it to put underneath. I've got my oven glove anyway, so that'll do. Yes, I'm here. I'll just turn it down.
You'll have to watch it and tell me why. What's that got to do with me, Johnny? You know.
What nuts? You mean nuts?
Dirt rider lingerie, Jeanette. No.
I've got that other stuff out for you, Johnny, but it has to defrost.
Oh, you mean that's
cookies, I think, what I'm
yeah, that's shortbread. Oh, mine's long gone, man.
I've still got...
you know what my pair are like?
You know the cookies that we're making tonight? I like Toblerones and so does Keena, but Johnny would like the chocolate part, but he just doesn't eat nuts at all. So that's what he's on about, I think. What I'm making tonight.
They're not nuts as such. They're like a praline, aren't they?
I think it's like that. You can get it in a drink like a Malteser inside, isn't it? More or less.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll be pleased to know, Johnny. We have arranged what we're making next week. What were it again? Bakewell. It's like a Bakewell tray bake with a jam swirl or something.
Yes.
No, I'm not blushing all day, right? It takes a lot to make me blush.
Are you? Does it say all about fresh strawberries in that for next week?
No, it's jam.
Just jam.
Johnny's telling tales after school. He says you made a mega one and ate it. Well,
I've got 2 bowls.
That's the privileges of being a baker. I'll tell you exactly what it's called. It's called Easy Bakewell Cookie Bars with a jam swirl. That's what it's called.
That's it.
So, but yeah, I've been going mad with printer these last few days. Yeah. But yeah, that's what you get when you're married to a baker, Johnny. You know what I mean? You get the privileges. What, a 3-foot scone? I think you're exaggerating there a bit, Johnny. As you do. So yeah, so this is my second camera setup. I do hope you can see well enough. So yeah.
I have the mega scone. He didn't.
Well, that's one of the privileges, isn't it?
Because like you said before on one of your lives, if you've got a bit left and you can't just make out of it, just stick it in oven.
Yeah. Just what's it, shape it into a thing, and then so obviously I think that's ladies. Off you go. I shut up now. But yeah. We will make something keto friendly at some point, Johnny. So yeah, we're going to start a cup of butter. That's a cup of butter. Look, going in. So that's first things first. Yeah. 2 eggs. Hey, I'll tell you something. You know these eggs that I've just put in now? Hey, Chris says 2. At least they're not those in. There were white shelled ones in a thing of all brown ones. There were just 2 white ones in it. Chris says, well, you can have them. He says, and if you're poisoned, that's okay. I went, cheers, I love you too. So we want 1 cup of light brown sugar. And you want 1/2 cup of white sugar. Well, chances are he'll probably be back before we're done anyway, because it will take kick off. And you want into this as well 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. And shock horror, don't collapse in shock, Tracy, but I've actually been out and bought some salt. Most of the recipes that we do ask for salt. So I says to Chris, I says, well, you know, they wouldn't put it in if it weren't sort of necessary, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So
now we've got to beat this together until the mixture comes together. So that's what we're going to do.
Right, you are.
Let me just see if I can alter this camera, because I can't actually see my bowl. Right, you can now. So, avert your ears if you've got anything wrong with your ears. So I'm just going to give a straight round sides with this, make sure that everything's all nice and so I'm putting that to one side now, because just wait for Tracy. So that's that done. This is 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, which in our language is plain flour. So to this, you need a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of baking powder. Not baking powder, baking soda, which basically is our bicarb soda. So I'm just going to give that a quick mix together. It says here that it only makes 12, but I think with all ingredients, I reckon it's going to make more, to be honest with you. Seems a lot of ingredient. Well, you know what I mean? A lot, like 2.5 cups of flour. Hi, Car.
Hiya, Kat.
So yeah, we're just mixing together the not bake. I keep wanting to say baking powder, bicarb soda, salt, and the flour. So that's all. So basically, now I'm not going to put all this in. I'm just going to put half in and then mix it, and then you know what I mean. Half in now, mix it a little bit, and then so yeah. So I'm not going to pour it all in at once. So it just says mix until combined. So that's what we're going to do now. Hi, Wakey, how are you? So yeah, I'm just going to put last of my flour in. And you notice, Wakey, how quiet it is? Oh yeah, so this is last flour going in. I'm just going to mix this together. Yeah, I'm not too bad, Wakey. You know what they say, same old, same old. That'd be telling, Wakey. This is how you finally buried him under the fact. Now they've got at football. Oh yeah. So yeah, it did pop in and give us an update on score, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Now, this next bit, it says chop up the chocolate into slivers and mix with the batter. Now, it's 2 100-gram Toblerone bars. As I looked it up because it says 2 3.5 ounce. Well, 3.5 ounce is like 100 grams. Some mug has to keep them in pennies. So, but I was saying to Tracy, I've tried all sorts to actually cut it into slivers I tried a potato peeler, that were a no-go. So what I did I ended up, oh, okie dokie then, Johnny. What I ended up doing was using a grater. So it's sort of, I'll just show it you. It's sort of a fine-ish mixture, where it has got some chunks in. But that's only because when it got down to thing, I nearly took my finger off with it. So I thought, I'm not falling for that again.
And I chopped mine up with a sharp knife. Small,
yeah, well, you see,
like yours, but it's a bit chunky.
It's like I could do it actually, like a chef's set of knives, but hey ho. So anyway, that's the Toblerone going in now. It's quite fine, mine is. So, but hey ho, it'll still taste as good, I'm sure. Believe it or believe it not, I got it because it says it's got to be in the fridge for at least an hour before baking. Now, I got this out just before I sat down and look, it's melted in bottom of the thing.
I just took mine out now. It's
yeah,
been
look at that. And the bits in bottom of thing were a bit melted. But hey ho, I suppose they'll still taste as good. But yeah, I tell you, I could do it like a proper chef set of knives, you know, because I mean I couldn't cut my throat with one of them knives that we've got. Is that supposed to be a compliment, Wakey? Says yours looks like pedigree chum. Yeah, whereas you see, I've cut mine into very fine slithers because I did it on cheese grater. Tracy's cut hers with a knife and left it like chunks. So, but hey ho, I'm sure they'll taste delicious anyway. So yeah, I'm just trying to get this all brought together. So beetroot juice flavour. We've got a good one next week. Bakewell cookie bars with that was biscuit sneezing then. Bakewell cookie bars with jam swirl. So they're like a slice, but in like a cookie form. I don't know where they got the thing that is it. This only makes 12. My bowl is nearly full. I'll put a dozen in at a time. I've got me a cookie tray. I've got. When will it be out the oven? Tracy can be there in 5 minutes. Well, luckily, Wakey, they only take about between 10 and 12 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I've got
a little Count Road, don't it?
Yeah, not far away. But what I might do is when I go and put these in oven, I might get my other tray. We'll wait for these to come out of the oven and put these in after.
Yeah, I've got 2 little small trays.
He says he's got to let them cool a bit. Oh dear. See, that's where these ice cream scoops come in very handy.
Yeah, I had an ice cream scoop here earlier, but they've used it. Where is it? Oh, better be this thing.
A lot of clattering about, Tracy.
I made Keena some ice cream earlier. Well, not made her, give her some.
Yeah.
And I think we threw it into this thing. I'm looking for it now. Oh, where's it gone?
Well, I'm trying to do these down when they. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reiki says it could be your official non-dwelling taste tester. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I've managed to fit 11 on my tray. I will try going for 12, but obviously you have to make. It says, Jesus Christ, you wrecking my house. She's only looking for ice cream scoop, Johnny.
Oh.
So I'll just hang fire for a minute or two while Tracy.
So what do you minute off?
Yeah, while Tracy sorts his biscuit in. Is behind me in passage. He's keeping a very watchful eye on the front door. Wakey says not yet, Johnny, but give her time. We don't often get some flack from these fellas. So yeah, it's behind me, Kay. It's sort of facing the front door so we can see. So we don't miss them coming back. So yeah, it's behind me, keeping a close eye on the front door. It Ronic pots in sink rattling, Johnny.
Yeah, because I was looking for this ice cream scoop because Keena wanted ice cream earlier.
Well, kick-off were 7:45, Kay. So they'd about 8:30 for half time. Then they have 15 minutes, so they kick back off at 8:45. So about 10 o'clock, something like that, Kate. So I'm assuming that we'll still be live when they come in. So, but I was saying to Tracy that they were running late. And Chris were faffing about saying, "Oh, we're gonna miss kickoff, blah blah blah." So I says, "Just set the table up for me. I'll do everything else." Well, I'd already measured all my ingredients out this afternoon. So basically, he just put the table up for me. I've put tablecloth on. I've got all my ingredients ready and everything. Set laptop up, put oven on. So basically everything else I've done myself. So, and then all he's got to do when he comes in is, after I've done, take table down and that's it. So yeah, I've managed, I think it's 11 on here. But yeah, the last update that we had from Chris was it was 2-2. So I've got more down me than a little. I will have a look, see what the situation is. EFL Cup. Who leads us 0-0? Man City's winning Wycombe 6-1. Liverpool's winning Norwich 3-0. 2-2 at the moment. So, yeah, Stoke's winning Watford. Sunderland's beating Wigan. QPR and Everton are 2-2 as well. Preston North End are winning Cheltenham 3-1. 6-1 to Man City. Fulham and Leeds 0-0. I said that one, didn't I? Burnley 4, Rochdale 1, and Brent. Well, that's Burnley. Brentford 7, Oldham 0. Okay, now 7-0. So these have got to go in the oven. It says between 10 and 12 minutes. Now, I have put the timer on for 12 minutes, just to be on the safe side. So just let me know when you're ready, Tracy, and I'll put that on.
Yeah. I've just got one more to put on this tray, and then there's
Okay.
6 on each.
It is facetious, isn't it, that wakey? He says, so other teams not turned up then. They're actually playing Southampton, and Southampton are in Premier League, so, and they're holding their own 2-2.
Do you think that's okay, or is it too much on? I think it's all right. It's spread out.
They probably will spread out. I mean, Tracy, these come in a pack of 2, and they're proper biscuit trays. Well worth it.
Yeah, I'm going to get some noodles.
Johnny says 7-0, let's go, gone home. So I'm just going to turn the camera off while I get up, because you don't want to see me wobbling towards thing. So I've still got sound on, you can still hear me, but I'm going to get up and put these in oven. So as soon as they come back, I'll turn it back on for you. So yeah, you don't want to see me my backside wobbling towards kitchen. Oh God. You're under my feet, biscuit.
Let me get that cloth. Oh.
So that's the first lot in. I'm just going to set my timer going. Be careful. Of course, it's saying I've managed anti-wakey. It's just the fact that I don't want anybody seeing me bum waddling towards kitchen. But yeah, I didn't want to trip over biscuit because he's in passage. So, plus you'd see me my backside wobbling. So yeah, we've turned back to other camera now. I was going to, oh God, I'm up to the door. I was gonna get the other, but it looks like somebody's used it for tea. So I ain't washing it. He's used it, he can wash it. So I thought, I know, I'll get the other one because there's 2 in a pack.
Yeah.
So
get this down. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm fine, Kate. That cookie tray that I've just shown you, they come in a pack of 2. Now I was going to get the other one, but it looks like somebody is. Hey, oh. Is that you, Biscuit, you little sod? Guess what?
What?
Biscuit's trying to open the front door. Chris has to lock it behind him now because he can open it and get.
If he wanted to know where they are, won't he?
Yeah. I'm just going to look, Kate. I got them off Amazon, but you've seen size on them. They are proper biscuit trays. But
Yeah,
somebody, I told him, I said, we've got plenty of baking trays, whatever. They my trays, leave them alone. But does he listen? No.
I get that. Oh, you don't want your own love.
It's used one of mine. So yeah. So we'll be having words.
I've been saving anyway, so I need a few baking things. I still need to know those whisks things. I'm having to use this blaster thing, what do you call it?
They are. It says the 31 centimetre square oven baking trays. Now I'll click on it and I'll tell you how much they are. They're £9.49. Oh, it's 2 going to penalties. So, but there's 2 in them, and they're not bad, I don't think, for price, £9.49. And that's some. Oh, I'll just hang on a minute. I'll just show you, Kate. I just need to turn my brightness down because you can't see. So yeah. Tell you, Kate, fantastic, non-stick. I don't know how I come across them. Don't ask me how I come across them, but they're non-stick. And for 2, I don't think you can grumble at that price. So dog can sense the lads are heading home now. Dogs have superpowers. But this is it. It's coming to summer when you've got to lock front door, because what happened was... Sorry, can't hear. Oh, crap, here we go. So, yeah, that's some Kate. And they are British made. And they're like 30-odd centimetres. They're big enough. I got 11 cookies on that. So I've got 2. And the plan was I was going to use the other one, but somebody's used it. So I ain't washing it up, just so, you know. But, so, yeah. So it's got to a point now, like such as tonight, because I'm on my own and I'm doing a baking live stream, that he's had to lock the door on his way out because I forgot what it was. So it was some weeks ago, and he went out somewhere, and I think I'd gone to lie down. Callum were up in his bedroom, and Chris come back, and Biscuit right on fronts on this grass, waiting for Chris to come back. And as soon as they seen Chris that Ritty went running to the car and everything, and he says, "What you doing out here?" So now, from now on, when he goes out anyway, he has to lock front door. But you see, the thing is, I've heard somebody try it door several times, and I thought it was somebody trying to, you know, try it door. But I said to Chris, well, when you think about it, what I perceived as somebody trying the door, it'd probably actually be him trying to get out. Well, Biscuit, not one to, you know, be outdone week. He's thinking to himself, "Oh, I'll open it myself," or, you know, I'm not asking anybody to let me in. Let me out. Sorry, I'll open it and let myself out. But yeah, I highly recommend them trays, Kate. It's not that Biscuit needs a poo or a wee. It's just the fact that Chris is not here, and he wants to get out. He wants to go outside and wait for him. I think that's what it is. But, you know, lesson learned, you lock the door behind you when you go out. Oh, your nose bro says, I don't think I said it before, I wakey. His own is just over a foot tall. Well, you see, this is the thing. Biscuit is a big dog, innit? And he knows that all he's got to do is jump up to the door, and he must know how, you know, he's just got to put his paws on it and it opens. So, yeah. But it's okay. You know, while Chris is here, he don't even attempt to open the door. It's just the fact that he knows that Chris is not here. And, you know.
Yes, so he'll just be laid there, won't he, thinking, where have you gone?
It's not been whining or anything after them. It's just the fact of, oh, they've been gone a long time. I better open the door and see where they are. You know what I mean? I can sort of imagine what's going through his mind. You know what I mean? Oh, they've been gone a long time. I better go and see where they are.
He'll be used to his walkies soon, won't he?
But you see, Chris takes him first thing in the morning, then about 6 o'clock, and then he takes him about 11:15, and that's it till the morning. But you see, we Callum sort of, he gets up at 7 and he has to be in college at 9, and that sort of takes into account if he's got to have a bath and everything. Daft as a brush, soft as butter, but she wants to kill the scattymonger. Hey, I'll tell you something. We have got, like, where our backs back up onto some houses, about third or fourth house down, because there's like only 5 houses in a row, about third or fourth house down, there's this little black dog. And what they tend to do is just open the door, let it out, do its business, and it barks when it wants to go back in. But now they know, now it knows we've got Biscuit, as soon as he goes out, it starts barking at him and it sets him off. So it's, you know.
Yeah. Once one starts, they all do, don't they?
But it, you know, it's sort of, I don't know whether they're talking to one another or but it as a rule, it's not very often we hear him bark. But I think it's just that one winding him up, and now they're talking to one another because they sort of have an exchange of barks, and then Biscuit turns around and comes in. It's either that or Biscuit saying "shut the F up." but yeah, but Biscuit's same is as daft as a brush and soft. You know what I mean? We can't understand why nobody would want him, because he's, you know, we felt right good when we got him. And he knows when Chris comes, this is the thing, when Chris goes towards him, he cocks his back leg up because he knows he's getting a belly rub. Oh dear. I've never known a dog been treated so well. This is the thing, we had chicken for his Sunday dinner yesterday. Is it? No, Sunday. Have I to set Tracy? Have I to set off Tracy? Now, Tracy. He says, has he got to set off now?
Bless you.
Kate has got a channel, but she's got no content. It's Easy that's a fella that's got the content. She's what we call in the business a watcher, if you know what I mean. But we're still keeping his fingers crossed that she'll come on with us on the baking one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's like he knows Chris inside out, you know. Yeah, you are, Kate. You're a very good supporter. She's one of my main moderators as well. But yeah, we can't understand why he were in kennels and why, you know, we put it down to fate. You know what I mean? We just got this. I don't think Chris got an email saying we've.
I'll check at the same time.
I think we've got about 400 and 400 and something supporters, you know, bro. So yeah, he is a fantastic dog. I'm just going to stop my camera again while I go and get them out of the oven. I am still, you know, I've still got my microphone and everything on. It's just that I don't want to embarrass myself by because I do wobble. This is why Chris normally puts them in for me.
Needs a little bit more, I think.
But we're managing, aren't we, Vic? Smell nice anyway.
Mine just need a little bit more. I might have the oven down a little bit.
Wash that pan after all. You sort of spread a little bit.
Yeah, mine have spread it a little bit, but I think they need a little bit more, a bit soft.
So I'll bear with me while I just bear with me. I've just got to wash that pan because I see somebody.
All right,
Yeah, and not be 2 seconds.
Just take your time. Well, be careful.
No, that'll not be long, biscuit. I'm back. My chair keeps getting stuck on the door. See you later, Dirt Rider. So yeah, just got my other put your glasses on right way, dirty. It's Tracy. I'm back now. So yeah, I'll just swap my camera over and I'll show you the cookies and what I mean. Okie dokie then, Amjad. Thank you for popping in. You
Night,
take care and
Night, Dirt Rider.
Said hello. I'm out of breath now. So yeah, I'll just show them you and what I'm eating. They have spread out quite a bit, mine.
Yeah, mine have. But you can
So
still see
what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them cool down. So I have got me other pan. I've just given it a quick wash. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly grease it. Tutorial on how to grease your pans. So I use like butter that's in a tub, pastry brush obviously, get a quick grease. You can use cooking spray, but I prefer to use either butter or margarine to grease mine. I'm not a big fan of the cooking spray. So yeah, don't take me long to do them. It's just a case of over the years I've got good at like oh yeah, that you know, that's big enough, blah blah blah, and I don't sort of that could be classed as one cookie. That's why I'm letting them cool down. You see, and this is the thing, I've got a good sense of sort of but yeah, they'll come apart once once they've cooled down a bit, and hence the reason. I mean, I have got me like the spatula but I want to let them cool down a bit, and it's always best to let them cool down. See, basically I could do this with my eyes closed now. I've got that used to do with it, engaging sort of oh dear, back finish, just beating crap out of that punch bag. Oh dear. So yeah, when I do these greasing, yeah, once they've cooled down, that's what they say. Don't sort of attempt to separate them or anything until they've cooled down, because they're a lot easier to separate it when they've cooled down. So yeah, so that's that. Look, and it fits perfect. Job's a good one. So I'm just gonna put some more cookies on here.
I got 12 out of my mixture, and I put them all in the oven at once.
Well, you see, I put 11 on that tray, and I've still got loads left.
Have you?
Yeah, here.
I did same amount of flour, but maybe because I might have put too much on tray. Then maybe that's why it's taking a bit longer to cook them, because mine is still a little bit soft and soggy.
Oh,
but that's all I've got left in my tub.
I'll show you mine in a minute.
No point putting that in the oven, just that little tidgy bit. Hold on. Where is it? Can you see?
Yeah, but yeah, that's where I've got left. Look, I'll probably get 2 dozen out mine.
I might have put them a bit too much in. Because I've got an ice cream scoop, but it's not big, not like yours. It's just like a
well, I've got like these. There's like 3 different sizes in. There's like a large one, a medium one, and
that's it.
Yeah. So yeah, this size is just ideal.
So I'm still here with you anyway. Mine is still in the oven, so I'm going to check them again in a few minutes. Let's put this camera down a bit.
You can't come in, Tucker. I'm busy. No one wanted to come in as if I ain't got enough on without having to get up for him. You see, I've done 11 on my first one, and I've just done another 11, and I've still got some left.
Because it said 2.5 cups, didn't it, of flour?
Yeah.
Well, I've got proper cup measurements, and that's what I did, 2.5 cups of flour.
So
But normally I do it the other way, by grams. I seem to have left over. I don't know. Did you do it by cups?
Mostly I convert it
to grams.
Yeah.
Well, I just did it by cups. Maybe that's why I've only got that much mixture. But I've got enough for 12 anyway. Thanks for having me on with you, Jeanette.
Yeah, you're welcome, Tracy. So I'm just cutting these sort of, because they've sort of all... You're going to have to wait till your dad comes in, Tucker. I'm busy. He's down at door now.
You see, Crystal's coming handy for some things for you, Jeanette, love.
Yeah.
Cats out and animals.
It's wonder you can't hear him meowing.
I can hear something, yeah.
Yeah, it's him. Windows open, Tucker. You know, you brains you were born with. No, you know. No, I'll wait and let my mother let me in. Now Benny, he does come through window. No, if he wants to come in.
They look lovely. Mine are spreaded like that as well. Mine look like bars, not cookies. I'll show you anyway. I'm going to get them out.
This is ideal because Chris likes something to get his mouth round.
Oh, well, I'm sure they'll be eatable.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm going to invest in some proper cookie trays, though.
But then these aren't bad for £9.50 for two. And as well.
You'd have to send me that link as well if you will after the show.
Yeah, I will do. I will do. I'll send it you. Read the last word of your previous post.
Look, Jeanette.
Oh, yeah.
Come like squares. But I've cut it down middle so I know how to get them out when they cool down.
Yeah.
I've got 12. Because with them being on a little trays and me having a big oven, I could put them both on top shelf next to one another.
But you see, good thing about these is they're like soft, but
so I'll let them cool.
Crunchy in the middle.
Yeah, these look like soft up top as well. Soft to touch.
So when they've cooled down, I mean, that one looks like a triangle. I don't know about a cookie. Hiya, Dr. Smith. How are you?
Hiya, Dr. Smith.
But yeah, once they've cooled down completely, they'll probably set a bit more.
Yeah.
But
so I'll show you these what I made yesterday.
I don't think Chris will turn his nose at up.
I made some scones yesterday because I haven't done no baking for a long time and I just fancied something sweet. And then I could put some jam and cream inside. And that's what we've got left.
With
fruit inside.
You know, as Bro says, they look lovely, girls. Yum-tastic.
Thank you. I'll show you mine.
Yeah, so I'm just going to put the last bit of cookie mix on here, and then I'll put them in oven.
If I would put less in my trays, I might have got some more out of it. Do you think, Jeanette?
Probably, yeah.
Just have squared into squares rather than cookie biscuits. So yeah, they do taste nice, my cookies, when I've made them, but I've never got it right like a proper cookie. It's always come out like a square. Might be putting too much mixture in.
But that's the thing, Tracy. With cookies, you always sort of have to gauge how far to put them apart. Did you ever find peanut butter chips? I haven't looked, to be honest with you, Kevin, but I have downloaded a recipe.
And in Morrison's, I think.
It calls for butterscotch chips.
Yeah, butterscotch chips and peanut butter chips and
But I've looked on Amazon and everywhere, and I can't see it. First of all, my first protocol was Asda, and I couldn't find. There weren't none at all. Got fudge chunks. That's it. So that's it. That's all my mixture gone. I'm just going to take camera off again while I put this second lot in oven, and then there's just like 4 to go in afterwards. So I'm not going away at crisps, you mean? No, they like chocolate chips, Kate, but the peanut butter chips. So we were talking about it, I forget. Anyway, but I have downloaded
Morrison's.
I have downloaded one that calls for butterscotch chips, and basically I'm just going to turn my camera off, guys. No, just like chocolate chips for baking. I'm just going to put this second lot in, and I'll be back in 2 ticks. I am still here. I've left my microphone off. Oh, Chris will not be happy they lost. Oh, dear. But at least they lost on penalties, Lee. You know, it did go down to the wire. So yeah, I'm just going to put this. You see, that's what I mean. Normally they would have been back by now, but because it's gone to penalties, that's probably why they're not back. Ooh. I'll tell you what I'll tell you in a minute what I've downloaded, and I want to make it tomorrow for my birthday. Not to worry.
So you're going to be baking in the morning then?
I don't know yet, but it's a Cadbury's Finger chocolate cheesecake. Oh, it looks like absolutely gorgeous. And the base is actually shortbread. But you start off by putting the chocolate fingers around your pan. Then you do your shortbread base, so it's sort of like pushing the fingers out to the side, and then it's like you do your cheesecake bit and add some chocolate to it, but then you also put a chocolate topping on.
Ooh.
I can get them here in the States. Ooh. So yeah, so that's my aim. I want to make that. Obviously, I've got to do the fingers and the shortbread, and then the cheesecake mix has got to be in the fridge for at least 6 hours. Ooh, I love my peanut butter. Snickers, I've just made a new bar with a peanut butter topping. Now you see, Chris and Callum
I've got some peanut butter.
Eh?
I have a jar of peanut butter.
The thing is, Chris isn't all that keen on it, but if it's like in the mixture, you know what I mean? So anyway, this yeah, I come across this I've got to put my timer on. I'm sat here yakking away. I come across it and I thought, whoa.
Do you like peanut butter, Jeanette?
I do and I don't. I'm not a fan of the crunchy kind, and I like cooking with it.
I was going to say, would you like it in a cheesecake?
Yeah, yeah.
I tried that. It's that nice. I haven't made it myself, but I was thinking about doing it. one
But
day.
yeah, this one it looks lovely, and it's like Cadbury's fingers round outside, and you put them in before you put your biscuit base down. So, and the base is shortcake biscuits. So by doing the shortbread base afterwards, it keeps the fingers in place. And basically, I use my springform pan, and you know, obviously, if you've left it 6 hours in fridge, it should be set enough for when you take the clip off and everything. The fingers should stop in place. So, but I says to Chris,
enjoy it when you do.
Eh?
I said, enjoy it when you make it.
Yeah. No, I couldn't eat it on toast. Now that, you know, no, I couldn't eat. It's got to be in something, if you know what I mean, like peanut butter cookies or things like that.
Yeah, or a cheesecake.
But I couldn't eat it on its own. So, but I couldn't eat the crunchy. Yeah, I love peanuts. But
yeah, I like it in Kit. I have one in Kit Kat, peanut butter Kit Kat. That were okay.
I like peanuts, but there's just something about that crunchy peanut butter. I don't know.
You can get it without crunch. You can get smooth peanut butter.
It's same with Chris. He not eat fresh tomatoes, but he'll eat tin tomatoes. So, oh dear, Dr. Smith says his computer's messing up.
I don't like that.
So yeah, these feel all right now. They're cooled down quite a bit now. So
yeah, mine have cooled down quite a bit. Gone a bit harder.
What we're going to say? I've only got like 4 more to go in once they come out. Brown toast, brown bread, better than white bread. But anyway, but yeah, I couldn't eat it like that on toast or anything like that. It's got to be in something. You know, like cookies or I am bad for the bread. Oh dear. But you see, Johnny follows a keto diet, and it's no carbohydrates. So there's carbohydrates and potatoes and bread. So it's basically that's why Johnny don't eat bread or potato, because the carbohydrates, aren't they? So yeah. I mean, same as I've said before, the keto diet isn't for everybody. But if it suits you and you know you've got success from it, then why not? You know what I mean? Yeah. 2 years and 6. But yeah, don't have bread, you don't have potatoes, nothing. So it's, you know, it's if it's, I mean, it's like I say, certain diets only suit certain people, but if it suits you, and you know, which obviously it does Johnny, because he's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So meat and veg and plenty of dairy. That's it, Johnny. That's it.
Yeah, no pasta or rice or anything.
Yeah, because pasta and rice and that's your carbohydrate.
Potatoes, chips, all to do with jacket potatoes, things like that. He hasn't had for over 2 years. Just salads, seafood salads, plenty of veg.
That's it. That's
kind of meat.
But this is what I'm saying, you know. I mean, it don't suit everybody. But if it suits you when it's been successful for you, then why change anything? Hey up. Guess who's back?
Oh, the back.
Lost on penalties. Yeah. Somebody gave us an update, and it says that I think it were Lee. Said they lost on penalties. Oh, every breathing down my neck. We're just waiting for. I'll let you make a coffee while you're up.
Oh, can't get it, can we?
No.
What program? 2.50.
Guess who tried to open the door?
Biscuit.
So yeah, I'm just telling Chris. I says, guess who tried to open the door?
Hey, good game. Enjoyed that.
Can you hear him? That's because he's pleased to see him.
Yeah, I can.
Oh. What? Took us all them things, didn't we, Callum?
My Bobs.
What?
You walked it with off. Miles ago without stopping.
Oh.
Mad sprint anyway.
He's sort of getting there.
How do, Johnny? How do?
Hi, Chris.
How do Wakey? Hey, Kate, I seen you earlier.
Ah.
Huh?
Reese's peanut butter baking chocolate chips.
12 quid. Oh,
Can you have up for butterscotch chips as well, Wakey? Because like that, I've actually. He says, your nose bros. Chris Lee says, Chris, I was the football. He says it were a good game. Your nose bro says, hi, Callum, hi, Chris, good game, good game. Yeah, he said it were a good game. It's just they lost on penalties.
Yeah. Because I don't know how to take pens.
Oh, well. Wakey says, have a cookie, Pixie, cheer this end up.
Just not bothered on it, Mickey Mouse Cup.
It's not all that bothered about cup. It was just the fact that it was Southampton, it were at home, so yeah, look at Tracy.
They're nice, Tracy. Hey up Wakey, we had one of the strikers here that hadn't scored for about 2,000 years, and he actually got a goal tonight. He was missed a penalty.
Oh dear. So it
Can't take a penalty. So
I
said to Dad before pen stuff. I said
Johnny's calling your cookies envelopes.
Mum, hey, is that?
I keep shouting. Tucker keeps saying, windows open, I'm busy.
I'll back one up, Jeanette, so you can see inside.
Ooh. Oh, they look nice, Tracy. Mine are a tad flatter than yours. So yeah, that link is peanut butter chips.
Can I try one?
No, you can wait. You know what they say, good things that hope not with the price of stamps. Tracy's just taste testing one of hers.
Oh, nice and cool down, nice and warm.
But yeah, my second lot have got 2 minutes still to.
That tastes nuts, Johnny. You'll like these. I'm at the yam fit. Good boy.
Oh dear. But I think you'll like them that we're making next week. The Bakewell cookie things, and the actual strawberry or raspberry bit is the jam. It's got white chocolate chips in, and so So he's going to make me a coffee while now he's back. He says I'll probably still be live by that time he. But you know, it's one of these things where, same as I've said before, a bit of what you like does you good every now and again. You know what I mean? But as I've said to Johnny, you know, just be careful, cost too much, and you know, he knows anyway. But so is it coming through window now then? Kept shouting, coming through window like you know, like Benny does. He knows to come in through window, but it wouldn't. So yeah, that's I'm hoping to do that cheesecake tomorrow. No baking really, you know. It's just a case of whipping your cream up and your cream cheese, and you know. But yeah, I mean, you've come too far, Johnny, to go back. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. But yeah, you know what I mean. Callum, just get past your dad. Yeah.
No, we tried to get wardrobe out.
Oh, wardrobe.
Not wardrobe.
I will say, since when I wear the wardrobe in kitchen. You just tried to get wardrobe out. Last time I looked, we hadn't got a wardrobe in kitchen. There's something. Eh?
Are they ready?
Yes. Yeah, Callum. You can be my assistant for tonight.
She's done enough tonight, as our Jeanette.
But this is the thing. They reap all the rewards for doing next to nothing.
Ready? Don't do it.
Yeah.
No. I've got no.
Why am I on world clock?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Ow! Oh!
Who's turned that at?
Me, because I'm. You got my elbow.
Babby, this is hot.
Oh yeah, I've got a thing ready. Well, they're not burnt.
So they were burnt.
Oh, I thought you said they were burnt.
No. Burnt this out.
Oh. Ah. Oh, that's why. He put them in. So yeah, I'm just going to turn the camera around and I'll show you. It's been on the sherbet. No, the funny thing is, Johnny, they haven't. They didn't have time to go to the pub. Normally they do, but they didn't have time tonight. So yeah.
Because we're having steam, we're up at.
Yeah.
Mm.
They have spread out quite a bit, but I'm going to do as I did before. Let them cool down a bit, and then I'll cut them.
Yeah.
So,
We had no miserable people at later tonight.
Did they have a good night apart from?
Well, yeah. Chris said it were a good game. You know, it's just a pity that it went down to penalties.
Yeah.
That
We can't take.
them's the breaks, folks. You know what I mean? That's you know, that's what it's all about.
Which we can't take.
Well, can't be good at everything, Callum. That's what I say. You know what I mean? You started winning the games now, so that's
We actually took the lead.
that's on the plus side. But same as Chris says, it's only like you know, it's only cup. He's not all that bothered about cup. He's more interested in league.
Yeah, move over a bit towards Callum so I can squeeze through, please, if you can. Not breaking up. That's it. Oh,
Flour everywhere.
Thank you, my dear.
right, I'm gonna breathe me 6-pack in.
Your nose bro said that batch looks great again. Thank you very much, your nose bro.
Yeah, I think it does look great, doesn't it?
They'll all be gone by tomorrow. No, they red hot. No, you're not having one of them either.
They are very, very nice.
Yeah,
But be careful when you're eating them.
there's a bit on end of what. Oh,
Oh,
They're very nice.
you share them out. Why don't you?
You're not saying no to one,
No,
will you?
put them over there. I
That's a
don't want.
small one, not having that one.
You'll
See
like
you later,
them.
Lee. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah,
Thanks
see you
for
later.
thanks for watching chat for me. But what I'm actually doing is I'm actually cutting them. So
Crumbs.
what you doing?
Did we once make Rolo cookies, me and you?
Did what?
Did we once make Rolo cookies, me and you?
Yeah, I think we did.
I think they taste a bit like that. But apart from it's overall, like nice and soft in the middle.
Yeah. I downloaded well, I've got two actually. I've got two recipes. And what it were, you know, Jane's Patisserie. She were on this. What is it?
this morning.
This morning, Ollie Willoughby and she made these called supposedly leftover chocolates from Christmas, but they were like celebrations, and that were like yeah. See you later, Lee. Thank you for coming in.
Lee, I'm just coming into it now.
So I looked it up and I downloaded that, but it's like, who has chocolates left over from Christmas? Because I know we don't. Anyway, and then another one was, and I purely downloaded it because it was an unusual name. Can you remember when Kath was there and she wrote about Kaplunk?
Oh, yeah.
And they were called Kaplunky bars, but they've got Snickers and Rolos in. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Wakey says I'll send him a Leeds United top more neutral.
That'll be all right for some toilet paper.
I'm going to say you probably know what he'll do with that, Wakey.
Be good for to chuck it in bin.
So what's your verdicts then, guys?
10 out of 10.
See? Callum says 10 out of 10.
Not bad. I've had better. You can make them.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want any more than we'll be making.
If you want any more, you can make them.
Were they a bit dodgy to know then, Maddie?
No, not really.
Like Blaze is defending.
But you see, Tracy's only got 12 out of hers. Now I've got 2 11s is 22 and 4, so that's 26.
Yeah.
So that's like I've got 2 dozen out of mine. But Tracy has used a lot more dough in hers.
Oh.
If that makes sense. Guilty.
That's why they come out like they have, like squares.
But you see, these are more like cookies. They just
Well, we got on Johnny's house.
it's gone. It's
Oh,
got
is it?
yeah, it got
An early start.
yeah, college in the
My
morning.
team sent is St. Mirren.
St. Mirren. Well, somebody's got to.
You know, his bro's team St. Mirren.
But you know, it's one of these things where, you know, somebody's but I mean my attitude is no matter what football team it is, the supporters are the ones that make the club, if you know what I mean. We are the supporters buying tickets, buying shirts, etc. there wouldn't be no clubs. So at end of the day, the supporters are the ones that make the club.
Yep.
If that makes
Found
sense.
that out in lockdown, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how I used to be. I'm used to commiserations.
But this is the thing, you know what I mean? It's like this, you know, bro. Chris's dad were a Blade supporter. His granddad were a Blade supporter. And
That's still is a place.
well, you know what I mean. And Callum's always been brought up with Sheffield United, so
Sorry, Callum.
so that's why Callum supports them.
I mean, if I didn't support Sheffield United, I probably would have supported Mansfield Town.
Mansfield Town.
Yeah, because that's where he was born.
Well,
You're a Mansfield Town or
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest.
There'd be a forest that took your head that toilet.
but you see, the thing is as well, Derby's found out to the detriment because they've spent more than what they can afford, if that makes sense. You know, they've bought players and, you know, expecting like to go up into it. Ooh. St Mirren were the first team in the UK to win a European Cup. Ooh.
1920s. Ooh.
But yeah, you know, it's like, I mean, I'm not a great football. Hiya, Tim. How are you?
I don't say, lad.
I look at it this way: if the club ain't got the money to spend, and they're spending what they've spent don't pay off, then it's like Derby, the up creek we have to paddle.
He says, what's wrong with Rotherham United?
Rotherham United, you mad?
What's right with Rotherham United? That's the question you've got to answer.
It's like it could support Barnsley or it could support.
No, it'd be definitely Mansfield Town because that was their team at close to where I'm born.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's like everything else. Derby County have spent beyond the means, and now the up creek we had to paddle basically. So you know, legend.
We're facing the ball Saturday as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He might not be. He might not be if the.
They can still play. We're facing points deduction. Going into administration is just that the downgraded points.
Look at them, Tim. Sports. They are Toblerone Cookies, Tim. Check Tim. Fact: 1922 summer against Barcelona in the Barcelona Cup. There you go.
Hey, a cup's a cup.
But
What the thing we get in these days is an egg cup.
trust you, egg cup. Oh dear.
Then we can't really.
But yeah, I mean, it's like by Sheffield United when they got promoted to Premier League, they made a lot of money because they were on telly. They could charge more for their tops. They could charge more for their tickets, etc. So that did them a lot of good money wise.
He spent it on Oliver.
Oh dear! But that's where Derby County's come unstuck. They've spent beyond the means.
A lot of money.
Thinking that if we spend this money, if we spend a lot of money, it's going to get us up into Premiership, but it's backfired on them because they're looking at like probably either 12 or 22 or 24 points deduction because they've had to call administrators in because they're not self-sufficient.
And then when they go down, because if it doesn't get 12 points, I think they'll go down.
Apparently,
They'll end up in League One and then end up in another administration, then go down again.
Apparently, it could be 21 points deduction, and then when they're in League One, it's 39 point deduction.
Oh dear! But so it's not, and I says to Chris, these were my exact words. Brian Clough would be turning in his grave to what they've become. You know, they were a big club when Brian Clough were manager.
I forgot that other lot were in there, aren't
But yeah, it's you know, no,
biscuit.
no, you're not taking one of my Toblerone biscuits for a walk. So I'll take that while you're doing. Lee's just left. No, Callum. Lee's just left Jim. So he did say he was leaving. So I don't think he's still here, Tim. So this is last lot of cookies that's just coming out.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if I don't turn like it this time. Oh God!
Once you'd have to, you trying to do wreck joint. You've made me forget what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, we're making Bakewell cookie.
What's going on?
Oh, they a bit more like it. I probably should have only put 4 on each one.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's
Put on each one.
I said that's more like it because I only put 4 on. Look,
Oh yeah, they're nice.
they look more like cookies, but I don't suppose it'll. I mean, others look like cookies. It's just that they've flattened out a bit and sort of, you know, sugar. So yeah, so we're making Bakewell. I forgot what it is again, Tracy. My memory's shocking.
I think they're like you said, Bakewell jam swirls.
Easy Bakewell cookie bars with a jam swirl.
Yeah.
It's basically a new take on Bakewell tart. You know what I mean? It says Bakewell cookie bars are the gorgeous fusion of a Bakewell tart and a white chocolate chip cookie. So there you go. But you use almond flavouring and not flaked almonds. Yeah, very fine almonds.
That's mine just covered up for night.
So yeah, so
that's
that's actually a picture of it. With and basically, before you put it in the oven, you dollop that jam on it and just swirl it round with a knife. So
let's take this rubbish out. Oh. You coming out? Come on. Come out. Come on, Dave. Get out. Come on.
I'm trying to think. It's not. It's that powdered almond stuff. So yeah. Sounds like it. Sounds like you're taking off, Tracy. So yeah, I'm just going to put these on the cooling tray because they aren't spread out. Well, they have, but the size of them. With there only being 4 on last lot. Sounds like you're drilling. So that's it, folks. That's the Toblerone cookies.
That's what it does.
Hiya, Richard. I was just about to close it down, Richard. I've been going since 9 o'clock, and I don't normally stop on all that long. So we're making easy bakewell cookie bars with jam swirl next week. So oh, Wake says YouTube's crashed again. So yeah, so thank you, Tracy, for coming on with me and for moral support. And
Rich, see you, Rich.
I just said I'm just about to shut it down. So yeah, so that's the plan for next week. Tracy's coming on with me again, and Laura's coming on with me next week as well.
Okay.
So that's what we're making next week. So thank you for Tracy again for coming on for moral support. Thank you for everybody in the chat that's kept an eye on the chat for me. So yeah, I mean, we didn't have no trouble, but because I'm here on my own, I did get really nervous. Thank you very much, bro. It says great show again, Jeanette and Tracy. Cookies look fantastic.
Yeah, they taste nice.
Yeah, he's talking in past tense because he knows that them greedy gits will probably have ate all that lot in the morning.
I can't believe that, Jeanette. I cannot believe that at all.
Oh, it's like
Sam does eating ours because we've all run in bed 12.
It's like every time Chris goes in kitchen, he'll say, "Oh, you're not having one."
He's there
We've
again.
already had one.
An awful amount.
You'll be sick.
Yeah, I would have, but I ain't blue. Oh, sorry, bro. I made Lee a spanner, and I'll do it on tomorrow's, bro, because I'm going to shut it down now. So, but remind me, I'll give you a spanner tomorrow.
I'll give you a cookie then. There.
No. Blackmail doesn't work with me. But yeah, remind me tomorrow, bro, and I'll give you one. Same as I say, it's like, I don't like people asking, but I know you've been coming in for quite some while now, and I only give Leah's a spanner. Yeah. I only give them to them that I trust. So, no, it's not. It's already had one. He says, no worries, love. Give that boy a cookie. No, he's already had one. I ain't had one yet.
Yeah, well, I've walked 1.5 miles without
Yeah.
stopping.
So, again, thank you to everybody. Thank you for being so supportive. And I'll see you tomorrow, because it's my birthday tomorrow.
Woohoo.
Yes, I'll be there. I'll be coming on with you.
Yeah, I'm just shutting it down, Miss Chick. So, yeah, pyjama party / slumber party. Come in your pyjamas.
Hi, Miss Chick. Good night, Miss Chick.
See you later, guys.
See you later, Tracy.
Good night, everybody.
I've somehow got crumbs on my thing.
Oh, that way, Callum not.
I've got crumb on my keyboard as I'm trying to type.
Oh, Callum's gone upstairs, bro. Come here. I'll take you out in a minute. I can't get it at the moment.